girl Queendee here, and I am back with another video. This video is about a serious topic because I know y'all seen the news. I know y'all seen everything that's been happening the past few weeks in the world, and I just want to talk about it because it's up to us to shed light, and it's up to us as the generation that's living through it and going through it and going to continue to be living through this. It's up to us to take a stand. It's up to us to work through it and figure out what we can do to end all of this. So this is not going to be no goofy video. This is something serious because I feel like I need to say what I need to say. And if you don't want to talk about this, you don't want to get into it, I totally understand. You don't have to watch it or any of that, but I just feel like I need to say this because it's been on my heart, it's been on my mind heavy, and I just want to say what I gotta say. So if you're interested in hearing what I have to say about the issues that have been going on in the world, please make sure you keep watching and share this video too, because maybe somebody else needs to hear what I want to say as well. So we about to keep into it, so keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so if you've even been looking at the TV, looking on your social media, Instagram, Twitter, it's been everywhere, you know that a lot has been going on as far as police brutality and the police killing our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about fellow African Americans, but you know, a lot of people relate with us as well, and they consider us to be brothers and sisters. So if you fit in the category, you fit in the category. Sean Reed, George Floyd, etc., etc. It's been happening for years, but those in Ahmaud, those are the most recent ones that I know of. I just want to say that this is scary. Being black in America is a very scary thing, and I know that being a black man in America is a very scary thing. I have younger brothers, cousins, people, friends, all of that are young black men who are growing up in this. They got to see black men getting killed on live. They got to see black men getting killed in the public like that. And I worry for them. I do not ever want to get that call, or I don't want my mom to get that call, or my aunt to get that call, or my cousin's parents to get that call. Like, I don't ever want to have to go through that. And I feel for the families that have had to go through that, and for the families in the future that will have to go through that, because I know that that is so devastating and heartbreaking, and it's just something that we feel like in this day and age, why are things like this still happening? Why are black people getting killed in cold blood for no reason? Why are cops shooting before they even know what's happening? Sorry about that. But yeah, why are cops shooting first, killing first, strangling first before they even know the full story? Why are black people continuously seen as a threat? We're not even doing anything. We could be walking down the street, minding our own business, we're seen as a threat. We could be in the store shopping with the intention to buy, and we're seen as a threat. Like, it's like anything and everything we do, we're seen as a threat. We can be educated, we're seen as a threat. We're voicing our opinion, we're seen as a threat. And the fact that people are having to protest and having to burn things down and having to do all of this and all of that, acting out to get people's attention, that's the sad part. Because had y'all been paying attention from the beginning, had y'all been listening to us from the beginning, had y'all been taking us serious from the beginning, we probably wouldn't have even had to get to the point where we're at now, where people are burning things down. But it is what it is. It's gotten to that point. Now what? We got the president of the United States talking about, oh, it's time to bring the guns out and shoot people because they want to act like this. So you don't even care. You're joking about this. You're making it more violent than it needs to be. And you're the president. People are supposed to be looking up to you. I am so confused as to why you're still in office for that point. Like, why? You have not made anything better. You have not made anything great. You've caused further chaos than there was already. You know, the world has not improved since he's been in office. So my thing is, you got all this stuff to say, but you haven't changed anything. Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic and people are continuously dying. Yes, our people are out here acting a fool. but everybody's acting a fool. You know, you got people out here protesting, getting tear gas thrown on them when white people are protesting about the pandemic, how the fact that they're still stuck in the house with their guns, protesting with their guns in front of state buildings and stuff, but the police ain't shooting them and throwing tear gas on them. The police is just being quiet. But when black people are protesting peacefully, no guns, no violence, no nothing, they just chanting and doing what they do, they getting tear gas on them, they getting shot with rubber bullets, all this and all of that, but that's okay? No. That's not okay. And I know some people be out there like, well, people shouldn't be burning down their stuff, blah, blah, blah. Yes, people, that, I agree. You know, people shouldn't be burning down businesses and stuff, but that's how they get their point across. You gotta do what you gotta do to get your point across. And I heard that undercover cops are the people that actually started burning down businesses, which I wouldn't be surprised if that is true and that's the case. If undercover cops are out here starting these lootings and starting these burning down these businesses to get black people involved so it can look like it was the black people who started it. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because at this point nothing is surprising to me anymore. I just feel like we need to take a stand together and we need to be even more united, because this is what they want. They want us to be divided. I know there are plenty of white people and other people of color who are standing against this and who are tired of this BS as well. We all need to come together and we need to do something, because it's not going to change. It's been like this since way back when, and it's went away, came back. It's never really went away. It's always been there. But it's like, it takes one little thing and everybody, it just comes out. I don't understand why these police officers are even in office or even in the law if they're scared of black people. As a police officer, as a first responder, you are there to help and protect and serve. You should not be afraid or scared of anybody that you come in contact with unless they're posing a real threat to you. Unless they got a gun to your head and they're telling you this is that and this, you shouldn't be afraid. If you're afraid and you're an officer, you need to get out. This is not the field for you to be in. Because when you're afraid, you start doing stupid stuff like shooting people first when they're not even doing nothing to you, choking people out, killing people. That's when the stupidness starts to happen, when you're afraid. So my thing is, if you're afraid as an officer, then being a police officer is not the job for you. You need to go find a new career, because this is not the one for you. You're supposed to be protecting all of us, everybody, all Americans, and serving all of us. If we're not posing no threat to society, to the people around us, then what are you doing? And then y'all killing off of assumptions. So y'all don't even know the full story. Y'all don't even want to hear my side of the story. Y'all just gonna kill me before I can even tell my side, because somebody else say I did this when you don't even know. You just got here. Like, I'm so outraged. I'm tired of this. Like, I am really, 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 really just tired. I feel for our people. Like, I feel for everybody that's lost somebody to police brutality. I just feel like if this is, and it just gets closer and closer to home, like, I fear, and I really hope that I don't have to encounter this with somebody really close to me or somebody in my family. Like, that would be devastating. So if you or you know somebody that has encountered this, I'm sorry and I feel for you. Like, all I can say is we just gotta come together even more now. You know, there are things that are constantly tearing us as black people apart and, you know, causing us to go against each other. But it's times like this where everyone's in outrage that we need to come together, and we just need to forget whatever issues we got going on together. Like, our issues, we need to let them go, and we need to come together to fight the issues of police brutality. Because that's ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. It's been ridiculous, but it just continues to happen. And it's like, what will it take for y'all to realize that this is not okay? What will it take for y'all to stop killing us? Stop punching us in the face? Stop doing all this stuff. Let us defend ourselves before y'all decide to act. And if we're not punching you, if we're not threatening to shoot you, if we're not kicking you and screaming, then you don't need to even be using force like that. If my hands are behind my back and I am detained, there's no need for you to continue to use force. If I'm not even resisting or doing anything, you don't need to be using force because you got me. I'm good. Now what's next? Like, y'all just like to use force because y'all can, and that's not right. And yes, I'm speaking out because my voice matters. All of our voices matter, and we need to be using our voice to speak against things like this, because it's not gonna, like, unless we take a stand and we do what we need to do to make sure things are gonna get done, they're not gonna get done. You got police officers who killing people on camera that are getting paid leave, not getting fired but not going to trial. My thing is, if you kill somebody on camera and everybody sees it and we know it was you and we saw the person wasn't even doing anything to be killed, you need to be going to jail. You need to be on trial because you just killed somebody for no reason. You killed somebody for no reason and it was on camera. So now what? What if nobody saw that and nobody was there but the police officers? Then what? He would have been another black man. Oh, he was pushing us. Oh, he was doing this. Oh, he was doing that. It would have been some lies put out and spread about him that wasn't true. So I'm glad people was there, people was recording, and people saw, because guess what? Now we know the truth. Now we know what happened. You know, in so many instances where people are killed by police officers and people, and we don't know the truth what happened because nobody was there to record. And people are like, well, why didn't they step in? Why were they just recording? Because you saw what he did to him and he wasn't doing nothing. What you think they gonna do to you if you come in there all violent trying to step in like, what are you doing? They're gonna get you too. Like, it's gonna be two people there now instead of one. So not everybody, like, stepping in. Sometimes the most you can do is get it on camera, is record. You can use your words and say stuff, but once you try to intervene in a physical sense, it's gonna get even worse. So there's no point in two people losing their lives. I just think it's a mess and it's crazy and I'm over it. Like, when will Black Lives Matter enough for people to just think before they act? Like, you got white people out here shooting up churches, shooting up schools, shooting people to shoot people, and they get they're crazy. They gotta get psychiatric help. That's all. They just need psychiatric help. Okay, but a black person on the street minding their business, supposedly selling cigarettes, gets choked out. A black person supposedly writing a fake check gets choked out. A black person driving down the street in their car, fearing for their life, so they gotta run, gets shot 12 times. Is that fair? Does that make sense? A woman gets pulled over, gets killed while she's detained. Where was the threat at? Where was the threat at? Please tell me where the threat is, because none of these people killed other people. None of these people was waving their guns around shooting at people. None of these people was being violent. So why did they have to die? Oh, running in their neighborhood, just running my neighbors and getting their exercise in, dead. Why? Because so-and-so called, and because they're a threat. What was they a threat? Is running a threat now? Is that a threat? I can't run now. Like, it just makes me so mad because these people are literally doing nothing and they're getting killed. Like I said, I worry. I worry for the young black boys that are having to grow up in this and having to grow up and see on the news black men keep dying. Like, it scares me. It just scares me because we supposed to feel safe where we live, and we don't even feel safe. As black people, we don't feel safe because our lives aren't valued enough or at all. So no, we don't feel safe. And we don't feel safe with that man that's in office, supposedly the one we supposed to to trust with the United States, because he don't know how to act himself. He acting crazy himself. He's saying bring the guns out. He's saying people that are protesting need to die. Because what kind of president says that? Like, for real. Like, I'm just over it. Because what? We need to die. Protesters need to die. Like, it's just too much. I don't know. Like I said, we need to come together and we need to take a stand for real, because this is not going to stop until they know how serious we are about our lives and about protecting each other. It's not going to stop. And it's not going to stop until the police get their life together. Not all police officers are bad. I'm not saying they're all bad. Some police officers are doing what needs to be done. Some police officers are not out here with a vendetta against people of color. So I'm not even mad at all police officers. But my thing is, if you're a police officer and you see another officer doing something that y'all not supposed to be doing, acting racially profiling, acting out against people of color, then it's your duty, it's your job to take a stand and say, you need to stop, you need to take a break, let me handle this because you're doing too much. If you're going to be a police officer that sits in the background and doesn't stop the other police officers that are bad, then you're just as bad, because you're not helping the situation. You're not stopping them, you're not calming them down. You're just continuing to put flame on fire, put water on the flame, and that's not right in itself. Like the other police officer who was there with George Floyd was just watching the people record, and he wasn't even doing or saying anything. Like, your partner is right here killing somebody, and you don't have nothing to say. You're not gonna tell them to let up and stop and calm down. Like, then what are you doing? Why are you worried about me and me recording? Because either way, I'm a record. So you need to be worried about him and telling him he needs to calm down and he needs to back up and that you got this. But you do what you do, because that's what you're going to do anyway. Just sit there and watch. It just makes me angry. And it's like, Black people we have so many stigmas against us. So many stereotypes on our back, but we're not all the same. We just want to be understood, and we just want to be respected, and we just want to be valued like other people are. When we're valued enough, where our lives aren't taken every day, then maybe things will be better. But until then, it's just going to be chaos. And yes, peaceful protests are being turned into other things, but we want y'all to hear us. We want y'all to understand where we're coming from, and y'all don't seem to understand us until we get crazy and violent. That's when y'all seem to understand. When we want to be peaceful and we want to just stay calm and let y'all know and tell y'all what's going on, y'all don't want to listen. But when violence starts to happen, now y'all want to listen because y'all scared. If y'all would listen to us in the first place, it wouldn't be an issue. But that's all I got to say. I just feel like I had to get that off my chest because I'm worried for us. Like, I've been worried, but I'm really worried for us now because look at us. Look where we're at. Look at the times we're in. Like, we in the middle of a pandemic, yet people still dying. People still dying. We got people out here acting a fool. All of that. Children are dying out here. Adults are dying out here. Too many innocent people are dying. And it's very sad. Like, we got to do better. We have got to do better. We have to come together, and we have to do what needs to be done, because it's only gonna get worse if we don't. It's only gonna get worse if we don't. But that's all I have to say. Let me know how y'all feeling about these situations that have been taking place. Let me know what y'all thinking and what y'all plans are, because like I said, we need to come together. So leave me some comments. Let me know what's going through your mind and how this is making you feel, because I know I'm not the only one feeling outraged and I'm not the only one feeling like something's gotta give. Because things just keep getting worse and worse. When are things going to turn around and change? When are things going to change? That's all I got. So I hope y'all took something away from this video. I'm not judging nobody. I'm not downing nobody. I'm just saying we got to come together as Black people, people of color. We need to come together and we need to take a stand because too many of us are out here dying for no reason. That's all I got for y'all. So I'm going to see y'all in the next one.